You know what? I've been playing so many Mario games. They've all been great. But you know what? I think it's time. It's time to play my favorite Mario game of all time. Hey Mario!
Yeah, Dedede.
I'm gonna be playing your very first venture into the third dimension.
Super Mario 64?
Yes.
Boys and girls, you're in for a treat.
Hey there everybody, it's King Dedede here, and I am back to review one of my absolute favorite video games of all time, Super Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64. Super Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64. My favorite Super Mario game of all time. Right when you start it up, Mario greets you with a friendly face, and you can even mess around with his face. His friendly face. And make it look, well, not so friendly. Seriously, what the heck am I looking at? Whatever, let's start the game. So when you start off, you're greeted with 4 files to select from. The opening cutscene shows Princess Peach having written a letter to Super Mario telling him that she baked a cake for him. I love this cutscene. I literally love this cutscene. It sets the mood so perfectly. So as Mario, you can move around with the C-stick, and depending on how far you hold it in, that's how quickly Mario will walk. You can go from tiptoe to a walk to a full-on sprint. The A button jumps, the B button attacks or dives if you're running, the Z button crouches, the R button changes perspective of the camera, and the camera buttons, well, just change the camera in general. You can also do a whole bunch of cool tricks depending on how you press the buttons, such as long jumping, side kicking, back flipping, break dance kicking, a 1-2-3 combo, and even the famous triple jump. Though it's kind of finicky to get. There we go. Now once you walk into the castle, you hear Bowser as he says, "Welcome, no one's home, now scram and don't come back." And that's because Bowser's taken all the power stars in the princess's castle. And so you gotta get him back and save Princess Peach. Well, he hasn't gotten all the power stars, but, well, we'll get to that whenever we get to that. So there's only one door that you can go into, and that's the door to the first course, Bob-omb Battlefield. Now I know what you're thinking, just a painting, right? Well, this art is so amazing, so realistic, that it feels like you can just jump right in and be with them. And you can! Now in Super Mario 64, you got a mission selection. Whenever you start off a world, you're only allowed to select one mission. The first one being Big Bomb on the Summit, which you can actually either A, do that, or B, go into a different course, which is really good, because no two playthroughs can be the exact same, unless you really want them to be the same. Now graphically, this game has aged pretty well, and musically, this is some of the most classic Mario music ever. I mean, seriously, who doesn't know Bob on Battlefield's theme, which is used quite a bit in the game, but not so much that it just gets grating on the ears. So once you make it to King Bob-omb, he tells you that you have no right to be on his mountain, and he's gonna stop you. And this boss is easy. Just go up behind him, press the B button to grab him, and just throw him. Just make sure not to throw him off the mountain. Do that 3 times and you'll get the star. And this is just one of the numerous bosses that are included in Super Mario 64. See, look at that. Just beat him. And now, you're 1/120th done with the game. Yeah, there's 120 stars, people, so this game isn't what I'd call a short game. Though if you know what you're doing, you can beat it in a day, but it would take you all day. Trust me, I know, I've tried. Now, collecting more stars means that you have more means for entering different places in the castle, such as entering doors with corresponding star numbers on them. And here comes one of the secret stars that Bowser hasn't gotten. You see, there's 15 stars that Bowser hasn't actually recovered, really. Doesn't have in his possession. Well, technically all of them aren't in his possession, but 15 stars that he doesn't really know about, which are the castle's secret stars. One of which is on the princess's secret slide. However, there are 2 different stars that you can get here. One of which is if you beat the course in less than 21 seconds. Don't believe me? See? Look at that. Less than 21 seconds. Though there is also a star that you can normally get just by beating the course. Right there. See? Look at that. Now in every single course, there is an 8 red coins mission, which, in the end, I guess to some could get tedious, but, it's not really tedious for me, because you get to scour the entire course, which gives a good incentive for exploring. What really ticks me off, though, is you see how there's 7 stars, yet at the same time, you need to collect 101 coins to get the 7th star. And that is for every, and I mean every course. Like, look, from Bob on Battlefield to Rainbow Ride, there are 6 normal courses and 1 100 coin star for each. And also the 15 secret stars, giving it a total of 120 stars. Enemy-wise, you got your standard Goombas and your Koopas and such, which most of them drop coins. Though whenever it comes to coins, you got the usual yellow ones, the new red ones, which count as 2 coins, and blue ones, which count as 5 coins. These will all help you in getting 100 coins for the 100 coin stars. Now Mario's trek will take him from different beautiful landscapes, such as courses like Bob-omb Battlefield, Womp's Fortress, Tall Tall Mountain, and numerous other courses of that such that are actually secret courses, to much more aquatic lands, such as the world's Jolly Roger Bay, Dedede Docks, and Wet Dry World. Jolly Roger Bay and Dedede Docks has what I consider the best water level theme in a video game ever. Just take a listen. Hey, I ain't lying when I say that the music in this game is great. And Mario will even trek through snowbound lands, such as Snowman's Land and Cool Cool Mountain, to spooky lands, such as Big Boo's Haunt, which is a giant mansion that is infested with ghosts, and has probably one of the creepiest, if not the creepiest thing in Mario history. See this piano? Looks like a normal piano, eh? No! I'm done! No! You can't make me! You can't make me! You've also got your fire world like Lethal Lava Land, say that 3 times fast. The cave, which is Hazy Maze Cave, a sandy desert pyramid like Shifting Sandland, which is a pretty nice level. I like it. Though it can be annoying with all the sinkholes and such. And then there's Tiny Huge Island, which, depending on which painting you go into, either the small painting or the big painting, it depends on how the world around you is. For example, I went into the small painting, and everything here is small. Whereas, if you go into the big painting, everything here is humongous. I mean, look at these piranha plants. Holy moly. I know they're just enlarged versions of the model for piranha plants, but still, that's a big piranha plant. And you've even got sky levels, such as Rainbow Ride, and, well, yeah, that's just about it. Other than Rainbow Ride and Wing Mario Over the Sky, there aren't really many courses that take place in the sky. And then there's the hardest course in the game, but my personal favorite, Tick Tock Clock. Maybe because it's a ginormous clock stage, but I suck at it. However, I have beaten every single mission in the game, as you can see by my star count, 120 stars, that's every single star in the game, and I've beaten this game numerous times. So, even though this course is pretty hard, I can tell you 100% you'll get used to it. Now, Mario has 3 power-ups which can help him out in Super Mario 64. One of which you can achieve whenever light shines down in the castle exhibit room whenever you first walk in, which is gotten by a red box. This red box gives Mario the ability to fly. Because you see, whenever Mario punches the box, what drops out is a hat, the wing cap, which after doing a triple jump, Mario will fly for a limited amount of time, of course. You've also got the metal cap, which is gotten in Hazy Maze Cave, which gives Mario the ability to turn into metal. Not only can he sink in water, but he's also invincible. The metal cap comes out of a green block. And then, once you drain the moat outside Peach's castle, you can go down this chute and get the Vanish Cap, which comes out of a blue box. Where is this blue box, you may be asking? Well, it's seen quite a lot during the game. However, with the Vanish Cap in hand, you can easily go through certain walls. And you're even invincible. Though in my honest opinion, it's not as cool as the metal cap. But it's still a great power-up. All three of them are amazing. Now here comes some spoilers. If you don't want to get spoiled, then get out. You've been warned. Now throughout the game, Mario fights Bowser 3 different times. The first time in which is in this dark and depressing world, where Bowser will come out. And, well, he'll just walk around and spit fire at you. Now what you gotta do is you gotta grab his tail, and there are 4 mines around the entire field. Well, gotta sling Bowser around by rotating the control stick and release with the B button. And hopefully, you'll hit a mine and blow Bowser to smithereens. And once you blow up Bowser, Bowser will be like, "Waha, you haven't beaten me." However, since you have, well, defeated him once, but this isn't the last you'll see him, he'll give you a key, which leads you from the greeting room at the beginning of the castle to another part of the castle, which is the basement. Now, the second time you fight Bowser, it's in the basement. And Bowser is in this fiery, lava-like place, which can be tough, but, well, trust me, you can get through it. I know. My viewers are probably really good at games. And here, it's about the same as in the Dark World. However, Bowser can tilt the entire fighting plane. Not only that, but it's a bit harder to grab onto his tail. He also disappears, but, well, it's pretty annoying. And worst case scenario, either it's fire or the lava will hit you. Now, once you beat Bowser for the second time, Bowser will give you the final key that you need. And he says that he'll be waiting at the ceiling, the top of the castle, where now you have a key which will lead you to the second floor. Now, once you've got 70 stars, at least, you'll be able to go up the endless stairs, which, before then, this would just keep on going forever and ever, and you can't get up there. But this is the final level, Bowser in the Sky. This is an amazingly created final level. Enemies are well placed, and, well, it's really hard. But that's to be expected for a final level. And I guess I might as well just talk about the elephant in the room. Maybe not that big of an elephant, but right here, there's two Goombas in the formation of a threesome Goomba, where there should be a trifecta of Goombas. However, the third one...
Oh yeah, Mr. Imple's back. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna tell ya, there's no way to get to me. So, just give up trying.
Okay, well, that sort of just happened. Well, anywho, to the end of the level, for it's not that far to the end of this amazing conclusion to this amazing game. Now, once you've made it here, you get to fight Bowser one last time. The music, epic organ music. Bowser even has an aurora about him that shows this final boss is gonna be tough. But whatever, let's just go and end it. Well, it's not gonna be that easy. Bowser's got even more tricks up his sleeve, such as charging at ya, breaking off parts of the course, and heck, it doesn't just take one shot to kill Bowser here. It takes 3. That's why there are 5 mines around this entire field. And speaking of which, once you get the second hit on Bowser, Bowser will turn the entire rink into a starship. And once you finally get that final hit on Bowser, Bowser will be like, "Oh, I can't stand losing to you, Mario." And he's shocked at the fact that there are 120 stars. And now, Bowser has been beaten. And the Mushroom Kingdom, as well as Princess Peach, are saved once again. And what follows is what is possibly the greatest ending in Super Mario history. Overall, Super Mario 64 is a phenomenal game. I give it a 10 out of 10. This has been King Dedede, and I'll see you in the next review. Bye-bye.
Oh man, I'm glad that Dedede finally played one of his favorite games of all time. Man, he deserves it after playing the lost levels. Huh? Where's that crying coming from? Luigi? Are you okay?
No, I'm not even in Super Mario 64. I was only a beta element, and they just went and scrapped me.
Come on, Luigi, you're in a lot of Mario games. Even some on the N64. Just don't worry. I'll make it up to you.
Really, bro?
Really. Come on, let's go and play Luigi's Mansion.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks, Mario.
Also, at the end of the game, you get to see Yoshi on the top of the roof. And once you speak to him, he'll tell you that, hey, he has a secret message for you. And he'll give you 100 lives. Anytime. And that's it. That's Super Mario 64. Hey, Dedede here. I just wanted to ask everybody, what video do you want me to make? Leave your suggestions in the comment section below. Someday I'll probably make them. Just please let me know, 'cause I love getting feedback from my fans, and even people that aren't my fans, that just want to see something from me. Anywho, just have a great day, okay? See ya.